Hi. So, I'm happy to be there tonight with you. I'm Pablo Signoret. I am French, as you can hear. And that's funny because I'm not gonna talk about some slack science or statistics. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna I'm gonna talk about Alpine project we just did last week in the French Alps with Rafa. And so we actually rigged the 190-meter line at 3,100-meter high altitude, and that was a 6-day expedition. Yeah, we can say expedition. So we were 5 for this expedition. So Rafa, Guillerme, and 2 photographers. So the line was already established last year, exactly at the same time, because for this kind of line, it's kind of hard to have a good weather window. So we had 6 days of super good weather, and we took the opportunity to rig the line. And so as you can see there, for this kind of expedition, we have a lot of things to prepare. So we carry a lot of weight for a long time. So here is the line, one of the first picture. So here we are taping the line at the top. So here you can see there is some snow. So each day we couldn't sleep next to the line. Each day we had to hike 400-meter height difference. So it was quite exhausting. And so we took one day only to carry the stuff to the line and one day to rig the line. So
40-kilo backpack.
yeah, like 40-kilo backpack. That's heavy. And even for the Brazilian king. And so we took, that's not a random line because we took 2 days for carrying and rigging the line. So we had only 2 days through session. And so we had to climb 2 pitches to get to the summit of the Dibona. We rigged so the line arrived to the summit of Needle, which is one of the famous needle in the world. Which is on one side 400-meter high. The line was rigged with a Feather Pro and was super sick. That was amazing. So, yeah, I forgot. This is exactly the kind of line that when you are hiking in the mountain, every slackliner has known this moment. You are hiking in the mountain and you see a gap, just here. You see a gap and only one idea comes to your mind: where is the line? I want to rig a line there. A line has to be rigged there. And that's exactly what happened at this moment. We were hiking, we didn't really know the mountain before, and we just discovered this gap and we were like, wow, we are gonna rig a line there. And we did it. So, the line. So as you can see, this is the summit. So we had to climb till the summit and then rappel down till the anchor. And last year they rigged it not so safely. So we brought the driller and make it super safe this time. So it was also good to rig this line again, because even if it's not a line that repeated very often, now people can go repeat this line and there is some safe bolts. So yeah, also, here is me fighting so hard. The line was super hard to walk. We expected that it would be easy, but actually not at all. So as Jerry said, we tied the backup, and that was so fucking hard to work. And yeah, fuck you, man. Fuck you, man. Okay. So it was so fucking hard to walk, and this altitude, the wind is like, sometimes on big lands we say, yeah, the wind, you walk with wind, so it was easy, but here, man, the wind is not your friend, not your friend at all. So we had to deal with the wind and the altitude too, because we are not used to live at 3,000, so your muscles get tight quite quick, and so yeah, it was hard. It was a good experience.
It also like was hard in the fact the distance. Like we all almost like me and Pablo, almost like 2 kilometers each, like many crossings. And then we spend like a lot of time on the mountain, which is like one of the best things also when you do Highline Alpine projects, is like you are with your friends just laughing, thinking about the next day, seeing the footage, sleeping on the 1 million star hotel, just looking into the most amazing view you can ever imagine. And yeah, it doesn't get better than this, I hope. And I think Pablo is gonna say, but I will cut his face. It's like I think we see us like doing this is the future of highlining. Like it's so much effort, it's so pretty, and there's not so many people that nowadays are really willing to mix sports like climbing, tread, highlining, and then it's just hauling like so much gear, so much food, and you don't want to be short on food. And then we luckily have the melting water that was from the snow, but imagine a trip like this in a place that you don't have water. And then in the French, they love the mountains, so they have amazing refuge. In the case you're fucked, this place has amazing refuge. So, but in not most of the places you find such a structure. So it's like we really encourage to people to do more and more alpine highlines, also respecting the environment, respecting the laws, the placement of the boats, what's the characteristics of the climbing area. And it was even better because we got a full moon there. So Pablo is a lucky bastard who walked on the full moon, and you can see, and one of the most amazing fucking pictures of highlining, that the line is super exposed. Everyone who has ever watched like Flying Frenchies, they did like amazing highline on the Chamonix area, right? And we just did it like 3.0, like it's the level above their line. It's like 200-meter long. Way more exposed, and no free solo. And this is like just before the moonrise, and you see like how big are the mountains around and how steep is this rock. Some snow. Pablo looking sexy, like, oh, I'm going on the line.
Yeah, just to come back, as he said, like, those Alpine highline might be the future of highlining, because highlining is also about sharing moments. And when you spend on those projects, you spend like all day with your friends. Like for 6 days, you are always with them, next to them, and I'm still next to him. So the connection, it's not all about highlining, it's also about sharing moments. And when you are in the mountains, you are even more connected with the nature and with your friends. I think the difficulty of rigging the line, the fact that you really deserve it, improves the fact that you share more with your friends.
And then you present you the best picture ever.
And I will present you the best picture ever. Here it is. Woo! Oh, yeah, oh. I had the most beautiful walk of my life. I'm still so young, but still, like, wow. So I went. The beginning was fucking tired. Like, was the end of the second day, so we had already a lot of stuff in the legs, and I wanted to go on the line, like only for the pictures with the moon, because it was almost night. And but finally I decided to just stand up because the moon wasn't here anymore. So I stood up, and suddenly the moon just appeared, and I continued to walk, and it continued to appear to came like in front of me, straight in front of me, with all the lights changing, and the photograph had the shot, and I stand the line like walking till the summit of this crazy mountain with the moon above me and all the lights changing, and that's for this moment that's amazing. I don't know how to say, like, I had one of the most amazing moments of my life here. And yeah, and also this with my friends waiting me on the car. So perfect.
Thank you.